Hey, it's Marco. So we at Carabiner Systems, we deal with a lot of attestations. In total, attestations are our main work materials, and this is why we started creating a bunch of automated tools to handle them. And our primary tool that we started developing like a year ago is this tool called Bind. Bind is a tiny utility which aims to be your daily tool for handling attestations and the signatures, repositories, and everything around them. Initially, we started working on features to sign and verify attestations, but now we are expanding this tool to also deal with the transmission, storage, pushing, and other features of attestations. So we just released version 0.3 of the tool, which it now integrates the attestation collectors that we developed for Ample, our policy engine. Ample is our main project. It's a policy engine for supply chain security. There will be more videos about it at some point. But for now, what you need to know is that Ample is able to read attestations from a number of sources. So we've taken those collectors, put them in a new repository, all open source of course, and integrated them with Bind. So Bind has a read command that can use those collectors to read attestations from a number of sources. And this is what I wanted to show in this video. So to demo this, we're going to be using this demo repository that we use for a lot of our demos. This repository gets releases every now and then, and as part of the releases, it releases an attestation bundle as well as single SBOMs, and it also packs an Ample results attestation and as well as another SBOM because it's they describe different things. So let me show you how this works. So whenever Ample runs, it does an evaluation of all using these attestations. You can see this, all of the checks that it's doing on the release, and it generates an attestation that gets pushed as part of the release. Now, both Ample and now Bind have a collector that can read attestations from GitHub releases. So I'm going to show you how it does that. So let me show you here. So we have Bind, the subcommand, and as you can see, it has a read statement. So when you invoke the bind read subcommand, it gives you a bunch of examples of different repositories that bind can now use. So examples of the repositories where Ample and bind can read attestations from include GitHub releases, JSON-L files, file systems, Git commit notes, and we're constantly adding more and more drivers to be able to read attestations. So let me show you how, for example, we can read the attestations from the repository I just showed. So this command will invoke bind and pull all of the attestations in the version 0.0.1 pre-30 from our demo repository. So if I run this, it connects to GitHub, retrieves all of the attestations, and gives me this nice summary of all of the attestations that it has. As you saw, the release includes an attestations JSON-L bundle that includes like 10 attestations bundled in a single file. So bind will fetch that file and expand all of them and present all of the details. As you can see here, it's telling me what kind of attestation it's finding, and it also gives me information about who's signing them and the subjects in the attestation. So for example, here we have a what is this? An OSV vulnerability scan result attested, and it's we can see from the information of the subject that it's a scan of the commit, and you can see here that that attestation was signed by GitHub Actions of the repository. So for example, let's say that I want to extract all of these attestations. If you paid attention before, you can see, you may remember that the release included a bunch of unsigned SBOMs, so these are accounted here as well. I can extract all of the attestations that that bind finds by passing this JSON-L flag. So what this will do is that it takes all of the attestations and binds them all together in a single JSON-L file. So I can just write this to a file or pipe it to something else. I can also extract one of them. If I pass, for example, type, and I pass a predicate type, this will extract only an attestation of a certain predicate type, in this case, the vulnerability scan that we showed. So if I run this, it'll connect and extract only that single attestation. As you can see, this is the bundle attestation, but I can also pass, for example, the predicates flag, and this will extract only the predicate of that file. So you can see here, let me pipe this through JQ so that it shows. So you can see the vulnerability scan there. So this is fetching the bundle attestation, extracting all of the layers all the way down to the predicate, and just giving me that. So this is kind of the focus of the new release. So you can now query attestation storages, and please take a look. If you think that we need to add more backends, please file issues, and we'll be happy to implement more if you need them. All right, I hope you like it and it sounds useful. Thank you.